Hi, today we're going to see how we can create a PDF file from a Notion form. As you can see in the background, I have got a data collection consent form wherein once the user fills in all the details in this particular form from top till the end and they click on submit, the responses go to the responses side of the database inside over here. I've already gone ahead and have created three dummy responses from the particular form, and I'm looking to create PDF files on automation whenever a new response gets captured over here. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDFOutput, which will help me create PDFs from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. You can create any document such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, quotations, or anything that you are processing at scale in your business through this setup. Click on Create PDF and simply continue with any of your account, and then we will understand the remaining automation steps. So I'm going to select one of my account and then we will see the rest of the automation process. So as you log in, you will be asked to add a Notion database, which you can connect. Then you need to add a document. So the document will be used as the template file. Once both the things are connected, you can map the properties of the database onto the document one by one, and then you can download the PDF on automation. First thing is adding the database. So click on Add Notion Database, and you need to simply copy the database title which you have on your Notion workspace. So this is the title. Let me copy it, and then you can enter it inside this select search pages field. So just paste the database title and you will be able to see the particular form. Click on this to select it and it will be added. Okay. Always ensure that whenever you're adding a database, do not add it by selecting these top level pages from here. Your experience will not be smooth and the database may not be added correctly. So always and always add the database by putting it inside the search pages to add it correctly. Okay. Alongside this, if your database contains any relation properties which are added over here, let's say the database is connected with database A and database B through relation properties, you also need to add database A and database B over here. If you do not do that, the PDF file created will not have database A and database B values in the relation and rollup sections, and the PDF will not be complete in that aspect. Okay, so if you want to create PDF file with the relation rollup values intact, you must add all the databases connected to the main database, including the relation ones. Okay, having considered that, let's scroll down and click on Allow Access. And now I will be given access to the data collection consent form, which I can use to generate the PDF files. Okay, so let us wait as it is loading the database, and you can see the data collection consent form appearing over here. Click on this and all the properties of the particular database will be visible one below the other inside the mapping section. Okay, now what I need to do next is I need to add a document for this. So I just click on Add Google Document. If you already have a data collection consent document on your drive, you can click on Select Existing Document and you can choose any existing document from your drive, whatever is available. I do not have that, so I will just simply add a demo document which will automatically create me all the fields required, and I can start generating the PDFs. So you can see the demo document has been created, and let me remove the portion which I do not need. I have all the placeholders created over here, and anything that you see inside double curly brackets will be the ones that will be replaced with the values from the database one by one, and the PDF file will be created. So we have received by field, respondent field, rights of the individual fields. All these fields will be replaced from the values inside the database, and we will be able to generate the PDF file with the values replaced. Okay. So what is needed to be done next is, if you see this mapping section, we have the PDF file name. Okay, so I can define how the PDF will be named as per the columns of the database. Okay, so I want to define the PDF file by this purpose of data collection field. Okay, so I will just select purpose of data collection. So all the fields will be named as per these values that we see in the database. Okay, besides this, if you scroll to the right side, you will find these two additional columns: generate PDF and PDF file. If you want to create PDFs, simply mark the records as ready to generate whatever you want to turn as PDF, and the PDF will be created right over here in the PDF file section for yourself. Okay, so put the record as ready to generate, and the PDF file will be created right over here. And if you want to map any properties into the document, you can simply click on copy. It will copy the value. Go to the document and use Control V or Command V. So you can use Control V or Command V on a keyboard, and this will paste the property onto the document live. Okay. So you can simply copy and paste any property that you want onto the document one by one, and it will put every property onto the document as per the requirement. This does live mapping, and thus you can create PDF with the live mapping. I do not want to do that as all my mappings are already done. So what I'll do next is I will click on download PDF, and now my files will be directly downloaded inside the PDF file section over here. It will also be downloaded onto the downloads folder. So we will see both the things coming in place. You can see the first file is already out, and it is going to create the PDF right over here. So let me click on this, and now you can see the file has been created with all the placeholders being mapped with the database values. This is the second one. Let me click on this. Second file is also created with all the values mapped. Okay, so we just created two documents with all the values correctly mapped, and similarly the last one is also created with all the fields correctly mapped to the database. So in this way you can map the fields of the database onto the document one by one, and you can create a PDF out of it. Okay, but if you want to automate this entire process, click on setup notion automation, and now this process will be automated forever. This means you do not need to come back to PDF output ever again to create PDF. Whenever a user clicks on submit and a new response gets captured, you can simply mark the record as ready to generate, and the PDF will be created right over here. This makes the process really convenient and hassle free, as you do not need to juggle between PDF output and the database to create PDF. I hope this explanation is clear. If you still have questions, use the chat bubble at the bottom and send me a message. I'll be able to take up any issues that you might be having. Or else you can use the contact section at the bottom of the home page, where you have the option to send me an email, and I will be able to assist you with any queries on this. You can even book a free demo